afternoon, students. Good afternoon, everyone. And good luck to all those who are doing the demo and a part of today's demonstration and the explanation of the tools.
Good afternoon and a warm welcome to each one of you. I, Ms. Priya Singh, welcome you all for the 5th day of 2 weeks long session of intra-class scaffolding digital competency under the guidance of Dr. Rajiv Jha. It is said that prayer is the most conversation of the day. Take it to God before you take it to anyone else. So I request technical team to please play our college prayer.
ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ अस्तो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
Before moving on to our main session, let us first see the highlights of yesterday's session. The session was moderated by Ms. Hafsa Ansari under the supervision of Dr. Raju Talreja. Ms. Ambika Motwani was the resource person and the tool she demonstrated was Google Sites. She elaborately explained all the different features of the tool. Google Sites is a free website builder from Google. It offers endless possibilities to make your website unique and customized. Now I would like to hand over the platform to Mrs. Avanti Pandit for the introduction of our resource person for the day, Ms. Shweta Mishra. Avanti ma'am, over to you.
Thank you, Priya. I would like to introduce to you our resource person for today, Ms. Shweta Mishra. She has done a master's in IT and worked as an intern in Indian Oil Corporation Limited. Her interest and passion grew towards teaching, which brought her to a college. Being highly inquisitive for the science domain, she has done an internship in the science itself to let her gain better insights in the same. Not only academics, but also extracurriculars. She's even a part of the Science Maths Corner and is a joint secretary there. Since her school days, she has been a part of the dancing crews and has represented her school in various inter-school competitions and also bagged innumerable prizes. Having an inclination towards art, she has a soft corner for painting, and in her leisure time, she practices it and gives an interesting formation to simple looking things. She looks forward to help and serve our society in the educational background and also raise the literacy level for the betterment of our nation. Over to you, Shweta.
Thank you so much, Avanti, for such lovely introduction. Hi, everyone. I'm really excited, to introduce you an interesting tool, which is known as Actively Learn. So Actively Learn basically transforms any simple or static content into an interactive one. So how we as a teacher can use this tool? Just teaching the textbook content and it is done by many, but how you can share extra knowledge with students in terms of reading assignments, through news articles, through pre-created interactive content, and most importantly in Actively Learn, you can create your own content. You can embed the questions in that. So this is all about some basic info about the Actively Learn. So once I'll start explaining you step by step, you will get more clarification. So I'll just share my screen. Just give me a minute. just let me know if you can see my screen.
Yes, Shweta, the screen is visible.
Perfect. Okay. So you can select any browser. Here I'm using Chrome browser, and I'll just type actively learn. I'll just press enter here. Okay, I'm just sharing you the link also in the chat box. Or you can just go here, activelylearn.com. You will just get redirected to this page. So now here in this page, you can see that there is a catalog, and under ELA, you can see these two subjects, that is science and social studies. So if there is a pre-created content in Actively Learn only for science and social studies, but don't worry, for different pedagogies, what you can do is you can import your own content, you can import quizzes, you can import any news articles, and you can send it as an assignment to the students. So the next I'll be explaining you about the plans in Actively Learn. Yeah, so here I'll just scroll it down. There is a free plan and there is a prime plan here. In free plan, you can have unlimited access to pre-created content, but there is a limitation in free plan. If you want to import your own content, there is a limit. You can import only 3 content per month. The pricing is not given here because it depends upon how many students are connected with you in Actively Learn. So if you want the prime plan, I'll just scroll it down a little bit, and then you have to just enter the basic details and submit them the requirements. They will give you exact amount, how much it costs. So this was about the prime plan and the free plan. And then you can see that there is an option of blog. So there are lots of interesting blogs here. You can read it whenever you have time. So see here, strategies to create your best ELA curriculum. So there are interesting blogs here. I'll just move back again. And here comes the important part. Here you can see 2 buttons here. The first one is create a free educator account. So this is for teachers. And the second one is create a free student account. So suppose you want to give any assignments to the students. So it is important and mandatory that students should have this Actively Learn account. So now I'll just click on the first option, create a free educator account. Here I'm getting an option to sign in through Google, Clever and Microsoft Office, or you can manually type your details and click on the button next. But I prefer signing in through Google because on few clicks, I'll be able to sign in very quickly. So here I have created my new Gmail account so that I can show you step by step. So I'll just select the second account. So here first, they will ask you few questions regarding from which school you are. So suppose I'll just type any school. You can select any school, and here also you will get an option. Just let me show you. Yeah, so here you are getting an option, can't find any school, just join ours. So you will click here and see automatically you will get Actively Learn School. So I know that a lot of teachers like we student teachers are not teaching in any school, so we can use this Actively Learn School. So you will have to select for which role you are signing in. So I'll just select teacher here. Title. Then I'll select the grade level. Let me select from 6 to 8. It is your choice. You can select any grade level. You can select your subject. So my pedagogy is science. I'll just select the science. And how you have heard about this? So I'll just select other. And then I'll just click on get. Acha, please specify. So I'll just say YouTube. And I'll just click on get started. It's loading. Okay, so you will get this pop-up option, welcome Shweta, welcome to the Actively Learn, and you just have to click OK. You will get few instructions, just click on next after reading it. And this is the dashboard to which you have been redirected. Now, there is this option of curriculum units, and it is divided into 3 categories. The first one is elementary, which is from 3rd to 5th grade. The second is middle school, which is from 6th to 8th, and there is a high school that is biology, chemistry, and physics. But you can see that it is locked. This is because the teachers who will purchase the prime plan, they can view all these details, curriculum units. And then there is a topic. Since I have selected science topic, I'll get all the pre-created content related to science. So see, there are lots and lots of options here. And there is an option of news article. So I'll just click here. Okay, so I'll just select one article, which is a category of an article, which is art and society. So you can see that here total you have 132 news articles. So I'll just click here. Okay, we are already there in art and society, and there is an option of filters and action here. Just click here. So you will get a filter which is of grade level. So suppose if I select the grade level from 5th to 6th, you can see that 132 article got filtered, and you will only get 36 article because the grade level you have selected is 5th to 6th. Here there is a Lexile level. So Lexile level basically is it determines or it judges the students reading ability level. So suppose, so Actively Learn has this feature. So it keeps the grade level in mind, and accordingly the Lexile level is decided. So I'll just select 770 Lexile to 980 Lexile level. And again, the data got sorted, and now you're getting this 14 articles. So this is how you can sort your data. And if you want to clear the filter, just click. Can you see here? There is a clear button. Just next to the grade level, again, you will get a clear button. You just click here. Yeah. So now again, there is 132 article of arts and society. Suppose if you don't understand any feature of Actively Learn, there is a help and support section here. You can send them the message. I'll click here, send us a message here. And then I'll just type something. How to import your own content in Actively Learn, and press enter. So it will take few minutes or some time, and then they will reply to you. And trust me, they are teaching you step by step, and even you will get the mail of those steps. So it's very helpful for us if you're using this Actively Learn for the first time. Now let's move on to the next category. I'll just click on the home tab here. So as you can view, there are lots of pre-created content which is related to science, as I have selected the science subject here. So let me take any random topic. So I'll just select the photosynthesis. So once you keep your cursor here, you will get a basic information about the section, about the article, that this article is for one page. It is between 7 to 10 standard, and the Lexile level is 870. So you have selected this, but the first and foremost thing which you have to do is to add a class. So can you see this main menu? You have to click here, and then there is an option of classes here. Just beside that, there is a plus sign. So you have to click here. You will get an option. Suppose some content is there in your Google Classroom, you can import directly from there, or you can create your own class in Actively. So I'll just type photosynthesis here. The class name is photosynthesis, and then I have to select the grade level. So I'll just say 7th grade, and I'll click on the button add class. So now your class is being created. You will get this pop-up message, and there is this code. This code will be used afterwards. I'll tell you when to use it. I'll just go to the home tab again. I'll select my content. And I'll just click on the photosynthesis topic. So this is the page, this is the article which is pre-created in Actively Learn. Here on the right side, you will get ideas for teaching this text. So suppose you're using this for the first time. So you will get the direction, how to use it, how to embed your questions, when can you add the meaning of a particular word. Everything is given. It's basically a framework which is given. So suppose this is an article. I'll just see such a lovely image of a tiny plant is given. So students will really enjoy doing this article, this assignment here. Okay, so here you can see that there is a text setting here. So you have to click here. You can change the margin and spacing. So suppose if I'm selecting the middle one, you can see in the background that the theme is getting changed. You can also change the text size also, but let me keep it as medium size only. You can change the font. And then since this is a topic of photosynthesis, I'll choose green color for my theme. So you can see in the background that it is changed, the color is changed to green. Now there is a paragraph numbering here. So paragraph numbering is very important because there are a lot of paragraphs here. So suppose if you want to add up any question to any paragraph, there is a numbering. 1, then there will be a paragraph. Then again there will be 2, there will be a paragraph. So the data is well sorted if the paragraph is numbered. So I'll just keep it as on only. And then I'll just tap in the background. You can see that my theme is changed here. So suppose this is the pre-created content, but what if you want to create your own content or you want to edit the content? So here you can see that there is a customize button here. So you will have to just click on that. And then you can edit here. So I'll just type, read the content properly and answer the question. and answer the questions. So this way, the students can read it. So I'll just click on the save button. And as you have observed here that there is a blurred text, so this is only available for the teachers who will take a prime plan here. So this is the extra explanation regarding the photosynthesis. So students can also see this text, but right now I'm using the free version, so I'm unable to see it. So now suppose I want to edit this question. Can you see this 3 dots here? You can even delete it if you don't want this question to appear, or you can edit it. So just give me a minute. So I have already prepared one question here. I'll just copy paste it. So instead of that, I am writing here, who can prepare their own food. Suppose you want to delete some of the option. Here you can see that there is a icon here. So I'll just delete this fish option here. And then I can save this question. So this is how you can edit your question. Now, suppose if you want your students to know the meaning of autotrophs, so what you can do is you can just select the word autotrophs, and then you can insert a note here. And you can just type autotrophs are those who can prepare their own food. So you will just have to click the save button here. So see, the autotroph is high. You will get an option here, note is saved, and the word is also highlighted. So suppose if like student is going through this assignment and he wants to know the meaning, so he will just click here and the note will pop up. Plants are also autotrophs. So here it was already highlighted. So see, you will get an option. The prefix auto means self and suffix trop means nourishing. So this can also be, the students can also select it and they can read the notes here. Suppose I'll just also show you how you can add up the image here. Just give me a minute. Here, can you see this word sun? You simply have to select the word sun, and then you can insert a note here. I can just write it is a source of energy. I have one link here with me. Just let me copy paste this. So here, can you see this add media? You have to click here, and then down you will get, and the space to just paste your link. See, you can see the image, a beautiful image of sun is appeared, and you will just click on save. Even that word sun is highlighted here. So this is how you can add up your pictures and notes here. If I don't want this word organism here, what I can do, I can just use this option of white out. So see, this word is also deleted. Like students cannot see this code. So these are the few options which you can use. Suppose you want to insert any question here. So I'll just select this text here. I'll select an option of insert question. And then I can type any question and I'll just click on save button. So I hope you are understanding. If you have any queries related to Actively Learn, you can type it in the chat box. I will answer to all your questions. Now, so I guess I have explained you almost everything which is related to pre-created content. And once it is done, I really love this because there is a button of student view. So even you can see after assigning what students can see. So see, here there is an option of student view. So students can see this question, but they have to attempt this question. Then only they can view the further paragraph. So this is really nice. You can prepare, who can prepare their own food. So I'll just click on grass and I'll just submit it. So then and there you will get a result that yes, it's correct. And you will get marks of 100%. And then see, automatically you can see the next paragraph here. Again, there is a question. So this is how you can view how students can see the content or assignment. And once you are satisfied, you can just simply click on assign button. See, here on the top, can you see this assign button? You just have to click here. Remember, we have created class. So see, the class name is photosynthesis. You just have to select the class and click on assign button. So again, it is linked to Google Classroom. If you want your students to see that assignment in the classroom, you can just copy this link and you can share it with students. But I'll show you how to use that code which appeared earlier. So just, I'll go back here. I'll click on the exit button. I'll go to main menu. I'll just select this class photosynthesis. And then you will get an option of roster. You have to click on this roster option and you will get this code. This you can share it with students and you can use it. Now, let me show you how to import your own content. So here you can see this option as My Workspace and Imports. So just click on that. So see, you can view all the imports here. So recently we have created one assignment which is a photosynthesis which can be seen in imports. Now, see, in this import, you will get multiple options how to import it. Through Google Drive, you can upload the PDF from computer, you can create a quiz, and you can also import a video. So I have one PDF ready with me. So I'll just click on upload the PDF from your computer. So what I'll do, I'll just drop my PDF. Give me a minute. So I'm just dropping this PDF here. What happened? Okay, I'll just do it again. So as you can see that the PDF is there, and you just have to click next button. This content was about Boston Tea Party. So I'll just select this. I'll just write the title as Boston Tea Party. So the author name is Rebecca. So I'll just copy paste this name here. The content type you have to select. So I'll just select other. Or you can select informational, and then I'll click on the button done. So it is just, yeah. So can you see this? Boston Tea Party by Rebecca Pally. And it is of 7 pages. Just click on it. Okay, so it will ask you initially if you want to add up any questions. So no, because it's just the front page. So I don't want to add up any questions. And then there is an index page here. So I'll just click on this arrow, load the next section. Yeah, so here comes the first chapter. What was the Boston Tea Party? So there is a basic explanation about the Boston Tea Party, and it's like a story. So suppose here in this para, I want to add up any question. So what I'll do, I'll just select one question. Let me just copy paste this question. So once I select some text here, I will get an option. Okay, just give me a minute. So here you can add up your notes. You can type in anything here and you can save here. So it will get saved. So here you will get an option of add questions to end of the page. Click on that. I'll just paste my question here. American colonies had to live under whose rule? I'll just select which type of question I want. So I'll just select multiple choice. My first option. And I'll just enter the second option as well. So whichever is the correct one, you can select, you can just select that box. So as this is a teacher view, you can see the answers here, but once you just click on the student view, the answers are not seen. So I'll just click on the save button. So this is how you can add up a question. Now I'll just click on load the next section here. So this is how you can do it. Any doubts till here? You can ask me questions if you want. Okay, so here is a student view. I'll just click on the student view. I'll just go to the third page. See, you can see my question here. Students can just click on the right option and they can submit it. So they will get an answer whether the answer is correct or not, they will come to know. I'll just go back again. Again, you can follow the same procedure. Just click on assign button. So you can choose whether you want to show the entire text to the students or any specific section. I want them to see the entire text, so I'm selecting this entire text. And I have not created your class, so I'm not getting an option of Boston Tea Party class. So this is how, suppose you have created a class named Boston Tea Party, you just have to select that box and then you have to click on assign. So this is the same procedure that you have to follow again and again. So it's very easy. On few clicks, you can just create the content. Now let me show you how you can create or you can import a video. So again, I went to my workspace and import. Here I'm getting an option of import a video. So I'll just click on import video. You have to copy paste the URL. So I have one URL ready with me. I'll just paste it here. See, automatically you can see that the title is given to it because yeah. So now I'll just select the content type. It's informational and I'll click on submit button. So the video has been added. You will get this message and see. This is the video which is created. Suppose in this video, you want to add few questions. So I'll just start here. So at this point, if you want to add a question, you got an option of add a question here. See, so once you click on that button, you can select. I'm selecting the multiple choice question, and I'll just paste the question here. Latitudes of line, which line? Okay, latitudes of line circle the globe in which direction? And then I'll just write my option here. East, west. Second is north, south. So you can tick to the correct option and then you can click on save. So your question will be saved here, and see here you will get a question mark here. So you will come to know that at this point you have just entered one question. So this is how you can add one question. I'll show you how to add one more question. So again, I can just add the question here. Can you see this blue button? Just click on that. I'll just copy paste the question. I'll enter the options. East, west, northern, south. I'll just select the correct option and then I'll click on save button. So this is how you can add up the questions. So once you click here in student view, students can see this video, and then once they move here, they will get one question, they will answer it, and then they can see other part of the video. So I'll just go back. Suppose if you want to import any quiz. So this is a free version, and as you all can observe that I have already imported two things. That is one, my own content, and the second one is the video. Now I'm left with only one option, which is create a quiz. So I'll show you how to create a quiz, and then I can use this three imports in the next month. So create a quiz. I'll just type the title as maths, content type other, and I'll just click on create. So the quiz is created. You just have to click here. So here add a directions for the students. So suppose you want to add any title to it. So you can add answer it. All the best. And click on save. Similarly, you can add up your questions. You can use short answers, multiple choice, poll, anything. So this is how you can create your own quiz. Now I'll just go to exit. So you can see all your imports in this My Workspace and Import category folder. So yeah, this was all about my tool, and I taught you to import your own content, your pre-created content, and the video and quiz as well. So that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Shweta. The session was enlightening. I'm very much sure we all have learned a lot about actively learn. Firstly, we have few questions in the chat box. I would like to read it out for you.
Yes.
Lubna ma'am has asked what is ELA, and I think Miss Pooja Jain has answered it that it is English language arts. It is right? Is it
Yeah,
right?
the full form is English language arts, but in Actively Learn, it's basically a subject, a pre-created subject which is there. So here in Actively Learn, you will only get two subjects, that is science and social studies. But what if like the teachers of other pedagogy, if you want to create any uh, uh, content of English. So suppose there is a para writing, right? You give paragraph and then you add up the question. So it is helpful for English teachers also. Suppose you want to give any extra information. So only like for pre-created thing, you will have for these two subjects only, social studies and for science.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, ma'am, sure.
I'll give you appreciation later, but the point that you said just now about English. So here the English teachers can use for comprehensions. This platform can be used for comprehensions.
Yeah, ma'am.
the word that I said, ELA means this, and therefore that means comprehension. The teacher can make her own comprehensions, the passage or paragraph, and create her questions and send it to the students. That can be
Yes,
done, right?
yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So there is scope for English teachers also.
Yes, ma'am. For any pedagogy teacher, if they want their own content to be updated in Actively Learn, and students can read it and they can attempt those questions.
What about social sciences?
Social studies, right?
No, social sciences like sociology, political science, economics, and all.
Ma'am, the pre-created content is not available in Actively Learn. So for those teachers, you can import your content, you can add up the quiz, or you can add any video if you want.
Got it. Thank you so much.
Welcome, ma'am.
The next question is from Mr. Hamid. What is Lexile?
Okay, so Lexile level is basically students' reading ability level. So suppose a grade 5 student is reading any content. So you can adjust the Lexile level so that it would be easy for any student to read that content and to understand that content. So Lexile level is very, very important, and this feature is there in Actively Learn, so I'm very happy.
So do you mean, Shweta, sorry, the same question. Do you mean that it is checking the comprehension level, as well as the ability of the child with the literacy level, that is read, write, and speak?
Yes, ma'am. You are
Right?
absolutely correct. Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So I think this feature is not there in any other. I don't know about others till now. Whatever I have explored about the type of software that you have shown, I think
Yes,
this is a unique feature of this particular software.
yes, ma'am. Even I didn't knew about the Lexile level, so I just researched and I heard this for the first time. So I was very amazed that this feature is there in Actively Learn.
Thank you so much.
Welcome, ma'am.
And the next question is again from Lubna ma'am. What is the function of curriculum units?
Function of curriculum unit, actually I did not view that curriculum unit because it is not available in free plan, it is locked. But curriculum unit will basically let you know the curriculums of each and every grade. I think so.
All right. The next question is from Ms. Priyanka. She asks that, is there any restrictions on the size of the PDF or video to be imported?
That's a very good question because I tried importing the whole Maharashtra State science textbook and it got uploaded successfully. So there is no limitation.
Sorry, could you repeat with the curriculum units? What did you explain? What is the role of that?
Ma'am, actually the curriculum unit is logged. So I cannot view the content what is there in the curriculum unit because it is the free version. In free version, we cannot see that. But it's basically regarding like if there is a grade category there. So if you can select any grade, all the curriculum related to that grade, you can see in that box.
Means you mean to say content, right?
Yes, ma'am. Like title.
Yeah, means if I'm talking about Boston Tea Party related to that, all the units will come in. You mean to say that curriculum units?
Actually, ma'am, it's a free version, so I cannot answer that question perfectly. I'm
No,
just
but at
guessing.
least we can understand from the term curriculum units.
Yes, ma'am. So it's basically the grade level, and regarding that grade level, there is a curriculum unit. So suppose for sixth grade, whatever curriculum is there regarding history or any other subject, you can view the title.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
Welcome,
The
ma'am.
next question is from Dinas. Can this be used in live class or only as an assignment?
Of course, you can, like while you are teaching, suppose photosynthesis, and you have completed the topic in your class, and you just want the students to just read that paragraph and answer it, so you can immediately send them the code, and then if the students answer your questions correctly, or if it is incorrect, you can see it. you can view it.
All right.
So of course, like you can give the assignment as homework also, and you can use it in the live classroom.
Can I also have one more option for this? That if the teacher is busy with meetings, she can just do this and she can tell the students to work and she can then discuss it.
Yeah, ma'am. Absolutely, absolutely. Like you all are giving us SLEs, right? So we can give our students these SLEs.
Good one. Good connection, Shweta.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have we finished with the question so that I can start?
Ma'am, just one last question. It's from Priya Tanreja. We cannot find anything directly in this like videos or images or search option like finding something in this.
I didn't get this question.
She has written, we cannot find anything directly in this like videos or images or search option like finding something in this. As in
Okay.
we can find directly in images or...
May I elaborate that question?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I think she like wants to ask, is there any search option where we can directly search a image or a video?
No, there is no search option. You have to just copy paste the link and you have to import that link. Then only you can use this. So you cannot search directly here.
So the way we have it in Google Classroom, you have that YouTube from or the searches from net and from your PC. So we usually put the topic and you get those links and all. But here that option is not there. It is the work of the teacher to find out earlier the URLs and save it and then put it on. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
So Shweta, one last question.
Yeah.
Suppose like for a fifth standard, I know the content and I cannot find the content in curriculum or anywhere on that platform. Is there anything I can search like keyword for that content? Suppose photosynthesis. I'm not able to find the photosynthesis on that dashboard, initial dashboard. Is there any way to search that?
Yeah. If there is a suppose there is a pre-created content for science, right? And there is a search bar on top right corner. You can just click and just type photo. Then you will get all the articles, all the content which is related to photosynthesis.
Thank you, Shweta.
Welcome.
Shweta, even I want to ask you one question. How did you drop a PDF? Like you
I have
copy pasted or drag and drop into
I have already saved that PDF on my desktop. I have just dragged, I have just selected it and I have dropped it in that space.
All right. Thank you. And now the platform is open for feedbacks from the participants.
I want all the students to come on the platform, keep their videos on. All the students 39, including me, the 41. All of you all, please switch on your video. Can we have the view of gallery view?
Ma'am, should I remove the spotlights? Like
Yes, please do that. We are giving feedback to Shweta and her team. Priyal, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Can we see this? Priyal is on the spotlight, right?
No,
I want the gallery
I'm
view.
Priya.
I'm Priya.
No, ma'am. You can just select gallery view and it's available.
Okay. I can see all. Now I want you all to clap for Shweta and her team. I want to listen that noise. Yeah. Unmute and clap for her. Let me see how hard you can clap for her.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Can I now see Shweta and her team? Thank you, students. You can switch off your videos or unmute yourself. Let me start the feedback by giving adjectives like confident, systematic, knows her work very well, knows her content very well, has planned her demo, I can say superbly and fantastically. I think the word perfect goes over here.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
The members are, if I'm not mistaken, I would appreciate all the members. It's a teamwork, but especially Shweta, the resource person, I can say. Avanti, who gave the lovely introduction. Priya, right?
Yes,
Who
ma'am.
did the moderation of the questions and took the questions, and the questions were answered and given due, I think, clarity with regard to whatever was asked, especially from me. I don't know, I have a habit of asking a lot of questions to my students. And not students, if I go for any conference or seminar also, I'm the one who speaks a lot and asks a lot of questions. Okay. And I think we've not yet finished with the vote of thanks, Krisha. Uh, I appreciate the tool that was shared, and I think this tool can be used live teaching as well as assignment. But I feel assignment becomes too boring, and if you want to make your class different, you can use this tool. There's one more tool called HP5, I think so. HP5.
Yes,
H5P, ma'am.
Yes, H5P, which has a similar base, but I don't think so. So much of features are available over there, right? So I really appreciate the group today, and I feel proud that you all are going to be our students and going to leave this institution in future, taking the tag of Bombay Teachers Training College. And I'm proud of all my students, especially those who did the demo today. And I appreciate the guidance, especially I think if the students are guided correctly, if the students are given the right input, what they are expected, the outcome is also fantastic. So I appreciate the guidance, the schedule that was given to you by Dr. Jha, I believe. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate his efforts, the guidance, the way he's explained, the way he's given you all guidance, the freedom. I think creativity comes with freedom. And I'm sure he's given you a lot of freedom with regard to the selection of tools, the execution. But here also you show the qualities of teamwork, and how we in the classroom are so dependent on one another. You cannot totally take the credit that you get. You are the one who's done the best without the support of your peers and without the support of your students. So I think it was a fantastic class. I enjoyed it. I did not see the time, Shweta and her group. Frankly, I did not see the time, and I was inquisitive to know more about the tool. And I'm sure the students also feel the same. This is my feedback. I would like the class to give little feedback from their end.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Actually, whenever we give presentation, we just talk for 5 or 10 minutes or 15 minutes. But you're continuously speaking for 40 minutes in front of you. I was a bit scared, but hopefully it went well. So thank you, ma'am.
Cared for what?
Like speaking for 40 minutes in front of whole class, and even there is an observer, which is Lubna, ma'am. So I was, I was
Why,
bit scared.
Lubna, ma'am? You'll make me like a villain.
No, ma'am. But you know, I just gave a presentation in front of you. That MK Gandhi was there, and my content was not, good enough as compared to others, and you gave me the feedback. So this was the second time you were observing my, what, like how I speak and all those things. So I wanted to be best in front of you. So I tried a lot.
And you achieved it, I believe.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. I think the content was not bad enough. The content was good, but the identification of putting it into the right
Yeah.
part was not done by the group, I feel. So because a lot of matter was taken, which I feel it was too much for the students also to understand. But I have a lot of confidence in all my students. Maybe I'm very critical at times, right? But I have that benchmark for my teachers where I feel if you're my student, you should reach that benchmark which I have set for you. And that comes with experience and training and exposing yourself, taking initiatives in class, and being a part of the events that is organized by the college. And I'm sure by now, all my students, I can vouch for that, can take a lecture of 50 to 1 hour anywhere in the I think across borders also you're capable of now doing that.
Yes, ma'am. It's all because
And
of
what
me.
matters is when you're confident, when you are very much, when you know your content, that matters a lot, you know. When you know your content thoroughly, it doesn't matter how many hours you need to speak. I'm sure you wanted to speak more, Shweta.
Yes, ma'am. There was one feature that I did not cover because the time was up. But yeah, even time, it gone very quickly.
So
So
I tell my students, if you're very thorough with your content in your classroom, also when you give a lesson, you won't feel it as a burden. You will enjoy, in fact. Now tell me your self-reflection. What was your feeling? How did you feel after giving the demo?
ma'am, I have that confidence inside me that I can speak up for 40 to 50 minutes. And if the students are having any queries, I can then and there solve, because solving the queries is very important. So I got the confidence, and I know how much I have to prepare before coming to the class. So that
So
all I got
I think
experience.
by now you know what it means when you are a student at this side and when you're a teacher and expert at the on the other side.
Believe me, ma'am, there is a lot of difference.
So I'm sure you all will give wonderful lessons and will get good feedback from the schools also that I want to hire this teacher, I want this teacher, I want this teacher next year in my school. Let's see, hope for the best, inshallah. Now, feedback from the peers. Please start your feedback.
Ma'am, the tool was very, very interesting. It was a very unique tool. I found it a little complicated, like it had multiple features. It's very different from the rest of them, which is why it was a little complex. But Shweta did a very good job at explaining it to us very simplistically. And she was very slow and very well paced throughout. So she would take her time to explain the features and take it throughout. So that was very, very enriching. Like the entire session was very interesting. Thank you, Shweta.
Thank you, Aditi.
Ma'am, I'll also like to give a feedback. So actually, initially when you started, when you said only science was the option and all, so I became a little bit like, okay, then are the other pedagogies losing out on this because of that? But then later on, when you showed the other options and everything, we found a solution in that. So it was not that, and even when you were explaining how to use it, we somehow got an idea, okay, if not a pre-material, I can get my material in and then I put it. So then, of course, the reservations which were there initially that, how will we use it? We're not science students. But then later on that got, and actually I got a few ideas also that how in science they've done it. I can similarly apply it to my subjects as well. So now I found it's a good combination of videos and, comprehension and everything that can be done. So it's one combined a lot of things in this one app itself.
Thank you, Pooja.
All right. I would also like to share some appreciation which our resource person has received. Miss Jessica says, congratulations, Shweta. Dinal says that, well done, Shweta. I especially like the fact that you show different aspects with different pedagogies. Miss Azmina says, well done, Shweta. Very informative. Miss Reshma says, very well explained, Shweta. We got a lot to know from this session. Miss Pooja says, good job, Shweta. It was very informative session. Love this new tool and looking forward to use it. Then Miss Anupama says, informative session, Shweta. Greatly presented, nice content, queries handled quite well. Lastly, I would like to hand over the session to Miss Krisha Panchal for the formal vote of thanks.
I have
Over to you, Krisha.
one question, Shweta. Like,
Yes, ma'am.
as you said, we can share the code of this assignment in the Google Classroom. But if we do not want to share it with the Google Classroom, can I share only the code of the whole thing with my students on the chat and they click it over there and then they
Yes,
go?
ma'am. Students just have to log in through the student account and they will enter the code. So you can give it in the chat, you can give it in the Zoom chat, anywhere you can.
So
share
you
it
mean
with
to say they
students.
need to open an account for this particular tool?
Yeah, if they are performing the like if they are doing the assignments in the activity learn, of course they need that code and they have to log in or sign up through activity.
Great, great. Thank you so much.
Welcome, ma'am.
Over to you, Krisha.
Thank you, Priya. So I would like to read a quote by William Arthur Ward. It goes like, gratitude can transform common days into thanksgiving, turn routine jobs into joy, and change ordinary opportunities into blessings. As the fifth day of scaffolding digital competencies tools for synchronous and asynchronous classrooms comes to an end, I take immense pleasure and privilege to receive the opportunity to propose the vote of thanks. First and foremost, I would like to express my gratitude to our resource person, Ms. Shweta Mishra, for sharing her pool of knowledge of online tool, namely Actively Learn. It was a very interactive tool. A distinctive token of gratitude to our principal, Dr. Bhagwan Balani, and vice principal, Dr. Mandeep Kocha, for always looking out for the innovative ways which we student teachers can learn and grow. I would like to thank Dr. Rajiv Indramani Jha, the organizing secretary, for making us aware about the best practice scaffolding digital competencies. Our beloved faculty at Bombay Teachers Training College, thank you for the support and encouragement. I thank Dr. Lubna Mansoori for being a keen observer for today. I also extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the wonderful and enthusiastic student volunteers for their availability and endless support. Thank you to our technical team who efficiently supported us throughout the event. Last but not the least, hearty thanks to the participants and the audience who have been with us till the very end of the session. Thank you.
Sorry, since you've told me a keen observer, I need to identify one error in your slide, the first slide that you showed. I think you all had written the name of the
Technical team, you can please share the first slide. You can share the intro slide.
Yeah, just a second.
Sorry, but I want to bring it to the notice to the whole class about this. The name of the course that it is, there was, because I got confused, then I confirmed with Dr. Jha. So I want to address it to the whole class. Can the class tell me what is the error over here in the title?
Is it competency?
Yes, it is competencies plural.
CIES.
Exactly. So please don't make that error, because it is something which is new that we have introduced as a new course for our students, keeping the technological skills and all. So please keep that in mind. I don't know, it hit me when you showed me the first thing, and immediately I consulted Dr. Jha. So he said it is plural. Because since he is the person who's behind this course, I wanted to confirm. So please keep in mind, all of y'all. And Shweta, you look so different in the picture that is there and here.
Because she's not smiling here.
She's not smiling here.
Otherwise, she's always smiling.
But see her, I think she's worn specs and all.
Yeah.
So I have beautiful teachers also in my class.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, dear students. It was wonderful being a part of this session. And I look forward to learn more tools from you all. Please, if you can share the name of the tool that you all have that you all are doing every day and the site, if you don't mind, in the class group. Till now, if you, whatever you all have shared, if you can share the name of the tools personally to me, whosoever is done, and later on from tomorrow next onwards, whenever you have the session, you can share it in the group of the student group, so that those who are absent also can pick up what's happening in the class. Thank you so much. It was wonderful. It's always a pleasure to be in class and be with you all and learn more and more. Good luck to each one of you, and fantastic job by the class. I would say it's a teamwork, as we say. You all are very supportive to each other. And I hope this carries on till you leave, until I think this particular friendship goes on, because these 2 years are something crucial that I think which can't be compared with any other degree courses that you have done. So it's so much of practical that we learn from each other. There's so much that we come to know about each other, the hidden talents that we have. So I'm sure you will share that, and this journey would be a fruitful one and a memorable one. Thank you to one and all. Good luck. You can go and have your lunch now.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.